It's installing. You can have a brief AMA here while we wait for this to go. Commander Draft, is that something they announced? Nantuko asks, when did I start liking blue cards? I don't know. I started liking all cards right away. I mean, my early love was green-red in terms of colors that I really liked playing, but kind of when I learned Ancestral Recall existed, Time Walk, those are really exciting cards to learn about as a young, newish Magic player. I did not have time to really digest the Arena articles, no. What have I been learning lately? I keep trying to level up my cooking. I learned about a technique to fry an egg using heavy cream. So what you do is you take the pan you're going to use and make it so that it kind of hopefully fits the number of eggs you're going to cook fairly well. You don't want a lot of extra room. Put a layer of heavy cream, very thin layer, just coat the bottom of the pan in heavy cream, and then crack your eggs into it, all cold. So cold cream, cold eggs, cold pan. Put it on the cold burner, and then turn it to medium high. And what it does is the heat turns, like, separates the butter into its like basically turns the heavy cream into butter, and then the cream part of it steams the top, and the butter part of it caramelizes underneath the egg and makes a really kind of a sweet, subtle sweet touch of caramelized cream under the egg. And that was a really nice, interesting and tasty way to fry eggs that I'd never tried before. I'm also trying to be more handy. I fixed the mirror on my car and changed the front light bulb and stuff, so that was good. Maybe we'll do the articles later, Mama, though. With Worlds being on Arena, do you think that Wizards may be planning to introduce human draft? I hope so. Or we've seen that they've been willing to just cut limited from events that use Arena, so I guess that's their solution in the meantime. Hannah wants to know my favorite Fish song, show, and tour. My favorite Fish song is Harry Hood, specifically the rendition captured on the album Alive One, and my favorite tour was the 98 summer tour, and specifically the Gorge stop on the 98 tour. Commander drafting in Arena next year? Cool. Why do so many poker players switch to Magic? They don't seem that similar to me. They're more similar than you realize. There's a lot of weighing of chances of success. I think it's that. I think the heart of the matter that they have in common is in both games you're making decisions that are where you're trying to increase your odds of positive outcomes, and you're using different tools. But I think it satisfies the same kind of like next leveling and figuring out the puzzle of the situation. Do you agree that why murder and counterspell on a creature often result in the same thing, they feel different? That while murder and counterspell on a creature often result in the same thing, they feel different? Oh, definitely. Definitely, that's an interesting factor of the psychology of it. I mean, in a sense, counterspell as a means to deal with creatures is much worse than murder because you have to have the counterspell in hand. Murder, you can get it afterwards. Of course, counterspell gets any ETB stuff off the board as well, but people just like their spells to resolve, even if they then immediately die. It's like, well, it was there for a second, and somehow psychologically that just feels different. Yeah, cover the pan. So you on the egg thing, there's not a name for it's just fried egg in heavy cream. So after the whites are looking like they're just about to set, like it looks close to done, and maybe some of the edges are getting a little brown, like the caramelization is appearing on the edges. You pull the pan off the heat and cover it for a minute. Yes, and then the steam in the pan that's covered finishes the top of the egg. And it does feel good to fix something on your own. I fixed my coffee roaster and my car. It feels like I took a broken thing and made it better. Making a cube is your new obsession, or playing cubes, or thinking about making cubes? Are you actively making a cube, Mama? And if not, and you want to get into it, I love the idea of starting with the Card Kingdom starter cube and then modifying it as you go. Yeah, caramelized cream eggs, sure. Got myself into AMAs here, but let's actually play, shall we? Oh, is it not showing on the screen? Oh, sorry, I'm seeing it, but not you. Sometimes I have to do it twice for it to see it, so I'm going to restart the game again, but it should show up the second time. Sorry, I was looking at my screen, not the screen that you all are seeing. Awesome, Mama. Well, it's a fun challenge to build one, and it's a great thing to have on hand to play with. I'm excited for you.